Big brains, big hearts, big passion. From the wall to your screen, we be classing. Black men in care, watch the myth get flattened. Welcome to the show, make shift happen.
Welcome back to the Make Shift Happen podcast. I'm your host, Young Sam, and we got
I'm Rodney Boje.
Osita Ajoko.
And the purpose of this Makeshift Happen podcast is just to show you guys real life perspective of three brothers in nursing and our lives, our personal lives as it relates to nursing and in our nursing lives, in general. So, essentially that's what we're here for. We're here to give y'all real life examples, if you will. Real life experience, as our daily walks in the nursing life. We got bro that just graduated from school with his psych MP. Shout out, bro Rodney.
Thank you. Congrats.
The newest psych nurse on the block, psych MP on the block.
If you don't need psych consultation, get at this guy. And you know you need it. Come on now. You up next, bro.
Mental health is growing. And then also, OC will be graduating with his Psych MP next year, I assume, right?
If you need psych consultation, get at him. If it don't work, get at me.
So Rodney's on to a new and bigger bag, we call it. If you don't know what the bag is moolah. That money. So that brings us to our first question of the day. How has nursing impacted you all financially? Who wants to start?
I'll go ahead.
Okay, cool.
So for me, I'm just chill. I like to relax. So I have no kids. I'm not married. So I can really save a lot. I don't live a big lavish lifestyle. Put my money in a high yield savings, and I'm comfortable, and I can leverage my money.
Yeah.
So nursing really made you comfortable, you say?
Yeah, for sure. If you don't live beyond your means, you'll be fine.
Yeah. For me, definitely showed me a different perspective compared to wherever I was raised. I came from poverty, so just growing up and seeing how much I can leverage with my degree, to be honest, has been pretty significant. And just like Rodney said, you don't necessarily have to make in the millions to live a good life. Just being really good and intentional with your money can provide you that good life, while also making sure that you save your money and stack up. Just have to be open-minded. What about you?
Yeah, just to feed off of what you both said, definitely nursing has impacted me financially. I didn't grow up in the most ideal financial situation, but being able to go through, we all went through travel nursing through the pandemic or the bandemic, you know what I'm saying? That really, I think, expedited a lot of nurses who were locked in on, the money. It expedited them financially. And I think I was one of them. You all probably as well. I was able to accomplish a lot financially just from, being focused. Nursing is one of those careers where if you make good money, but if you're not careful, you will not have much. You could be a nurse for 10 years and still be working hard every day and have nothing to show for it. So it's important, like Rodney said, to invest in something, even if it's a high yield savings account. Make sure your money's kind of growing. If you invest in the stock market or real estate, Rodney owns property. Osita has multiple properties as well. So, invest, put your money in something where you're not just working hard every day to go home and rest. It's not that field. Nursing not gonna be rich, but if you invest and start early, you can be well off. So I would say it's impacted all of us financially.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Now the next question. If you weren't a nurse, what would you be doing?
It's a good question.
You want me to go first? Okay, it's like night and day, but this is actually insane to say, but it really would have been engineering. I actually started as an electrical engineer in Nigeria. I did a year in electrical engineering school, and then I realized that I was just following the foottracks of my brother, who was a civil engineer. And I had to really think, like, is this even something that I even care for or whatever, or am I just being like an autopilot? So if I would have let myself just be an autopilot or whatever, which is not a bad thing, because I mean, if you're Nigerian, you know, a lot of us who got our degrees on autopilot, we didn't even know what was doing till we did that and started making money, you know. But it would have been engineering, you know.
For me, more than likely, I would have gone into the military. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I know like there's good benefits after you finish from there, and it would just give me like a little bit of structure, and I get to travel. So I initially wanted to go into the military, but I decided maybe I can go in as an officer first. But yeah, I'm not on that wave anymore. So.
The military is honestly a great idea for those who don't know what they want to do. You know, you go 4 years, they pay for your college, and you know, you get 4 years to just kind of sit and think about something. But that's, I mean, both of those are I probably would have failed somewhere. I could have failed anywhere between engineering. I started off as a mechanical engineering major for my first year of school, and I also did take.
You did too?
I did. And I also did take. I took I forgot what the entry exam is. The ASVAB for the Navy, not the Navy.
Army for me.
For the Air Force. So
that's crazy. So we're kind of, because there's a program called MAVNI that I almost joined or whatever, and I ended up not joining last minute. I took the ASVAB as well, and I was supposed to go swear in, and
same thing. So I had friends that actually followed through, but I just did it just to do it. You know,
my father's in there.
But yeah, I took the ASVAB for Air Force, and they're like, "Oh, you go to Air Force." And then when it's time to, you know, my parents are like, "Nah, take your ass to school." But
go and die.
I probably, in all reality, I was just all over the place. I probably would have tried to follow my mom's footsteps and try to do pharmacy, and then try to finesse my way somewhere in that area. Okay.
Sure.
Next question. All right. This next question says, go ahead and shout out. Has there been anyone? I think I'm making this up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So this next question says, is there anyone you could shout out to? Is there anyone you could give a shout out to right now that really influenced you in the nursing profession?
So, for me, I can't really give a shout out to anybody that I would say necessarily influenced me to being in the nursing profession or whatever. But I just want to shout out my mom, you know, because she made all of this possible for me. She's the blueprint into the significant transition of my life, you know, the foundation into me even getting to the point that I have gotten into. I never really had the vision, you know, as much as she did or whatever, and I didn't even have the money to even, you know, pursue certain things, you know. So she, you know, she was hard on me, but you know, you look back and you appreciate that, because a lot of us were hard-headed when we were young, you know? So I appreciate her for, you know, just kind of like guiding me through this process or whatever, and being hard on me, you know, because that allowed me to hone in, you know, on what I needed to do. And to be honest, here I am now.
Wow. Yeah, I would say the same thing. It's my mom. She encouraged me to do nursing. Initially, I thought nursing was only for women, and then somebody who helps with the podcast, Brian, his dad was actually telling me, "Man, go do nursing, man. You'll be stable. Nobody will tell you what to do. You have your own money." And like, I'm pretty much stubborn. Like, I like to do my own thing.
Shout out Brian too.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, I like to do my own thing. So like, I'm like, okay, cool. I can be autonomous and, you know, like, not have anybody tell me what to do after I graduate. I like that, and I'm happy I listened to my mom, because she was a big impact as well.
Shout out to the moms, man. Mother's Day just passed.
Happy birthday.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, all the mom nurses out there.
Oh, this up already.
Sweet mother. Shout out to all the moms out there, the mommy nurses that work them 12-hour shifts and still come home and take care of the kids.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all moms.
They're gonna love that one.
So since we all shouting out our mom, and honestly and truly, my mom was probably the main reason why I became a nurse. I thought about everything under the sun, everything under the sun, to not do it. And my mom says, do it. You can be a nurse practitioner. You can be this. You can be that. And I also shout out my brother too, because my brother was on that medical route, and he's still on the medical route. Shout out, bro. And you know, the goal was to have a family full of medical professionals. So they both encouraged me to do this nursing stuff, and I was not a medical guy at all. I was away from a medical and business, straight business, and they kind of slapped me in the head and was like, man, that business stuff is too risky. So go to something safe and you can make money and then invest in your business. So shout out to them.
Long nights, long shifts, we be tapping in. Turned out in the pride, that's the medicine. Change the story, change the standard, they trapped in. You just rock with the crew, make shit happen.